Yo, what's up, homies? It's your boy LowTide bringing you a video, and today we got a Let's Talk Saturday / Sunday. It's update time video, update type of video. If you guys remember, at the end of every month, I sort of do an update video where we talk about what's happened last month, even behind the scenes, and some of the new stuff that happened. Well, that is going to be happening next month, so in March, which is my birthday month. So yeah, expect that. That's gonna be fun. Anyways. I also start this off by giving you guys a thank you for everything that's happened, and then we go into some of the other topics that I want to just sort of discuss, and they're open for conversation in the comments, Twitter, wherever you sort of watch this, or wherever you want to get in contact with me. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for 74 subs and 7,611 views at the current time that I'm recording this, and I really want to say thank you. I'm grateful for that, man. I've done YouTube for a super long time, and it might not seem like a lot to a lot of people, but it means a lot to me when I think of it in the sense of that I'm like, if we're talking friends, prime example, I have like 5 best friends that I talk to. That's it. I'm a heavy introvert, and to think about, like, even if you wanted to throw them into the calculation of like the 74, that knocks it down to 69. Haha, joke. No, but 69 in all. I'm completely fine with that. That's a fucking ginormous number to the normal people that I actually interact with. So it's crazy to think about in the sense of like people compared to like me, where I can keep up with like us 5, but not easily sometimes. So I just wanted to say that because I was thinking about it a minute or two ago. Anyways, let's move on to the next topic. So we're gonna talk about what we did last month. So last month we did a huge change on the channel. We did the upload schedule sort of change, which made it so I uploaded less videos every week, but I'm working on the consistency, so you know exactly when they come out. Surprisingly, they did better when I focused in on certain games like this now, where I'm like, all right, we have like one focus series, we have one off to the side that's a lot slower, we have our funny moments once every week, and then we have our co-op series that are going on, and usually you get them like every other week. So there's like a balance, and you know sort of what's coming out before it even comes out. If we're for example, the next series I think focusing on is going to be Gears of War, because we didn't finish it yet at the current time I'm recording this. It's finished recording, but it hasn't been finished on the channel. So you guys will have, I think, 2 to 3 uploads of Gears of War 4, and then it's like, boom, that's done. Then we're going to be hopping into a new series, and you'll know that new series will be, if not every one of my upload days, it won't be the first week, the first one, but it'll be every Saturday. So I'm trying to make it so you know sort of what's coming out beforehand. So you're like, okay, it's time for another Zelda video. Let's go ahead and hop in here and watch a Zelda video. I'm also editing more, so you get more of a funny moment style and stuff like that, since I have more time into my hands because of the upload schedule, being I only upload Wednesday and Saturday. If you didn't know, check out this update video if you still haven't seen it. It's very helpful to keep you sort of in, like, I guess, into what's going on with the channel. I've done a lot of stuff behind the scenes, sort of, mainly stuff with like looking at my analytics, trying to get better at my thumbnails, editing and stuff like that. I started running again, meditating, stuff like that, since I have a lot of free time, and those are things I used to do more so. I'm still writing a book, and I am still creating music. So those are the things I do off to the side if you didn't know. The future, so next month, I wanted to go ahead and bring this up, was the games. So the games for next month, I don't know right off the get-go what games I'm going to do. So I wanted to go and say this. So Fatal Frame, I said I was going to do Fatal Frame 2, and I still might to some extent. But what I want to do before then, if you guys don't know, in April, I know it's not March, but April, it's April 3rd if I remember correctly, Resident Evil 3, the remaster drops. I sort of want to set up for that, just because I feel like we would all enjoy it. I love horror games, and I've never played a Resident Evil in my life, so I feel like it'd be fun as shit to do. So I sort of want to do that. Part of that's a lie. I've played a Resident Evil, but I was like 8. No, I was 6. And it was Resident Evil 5, I believe, something like that. Because I remember I was actually really afraid of the game, so I didn't play it, like get into it or anything. At that time, I didn't like horror stuff. Now I do. So it's a lot different. and I remember I didn't beat the game. My cousin did. I just watched him play it a couple times, and I still had like nightmares off of that game, which is crazy to think about, seeing as how I love horror so much now. Anyways, I really feel like putting that on the channel will be fun and probably a good idea just in general. So in April around 3rd, I think I'm gonna try to have that there. So I might not drop another horror series because Fatal Frame will be long unless I live stream, which I will talk about that in a minute. Dread Out, another long one. So I might do a short horror story or a short game story off to the side instead of just hopping straight into the fact of doing another horror game. So horror games might be on hold slightly. A lot of the bigger titles or a lot of the longer games, because we'll probably come back to them soon. Like I know Dread Out 2 came out literally I think last like two weeks ago, I believe. I know it has mixed reviews, but it's still, you know, it dropped. The next thing I wanted to go over, it would be genres. What genres? Series, my god. I have horrible handwriting. I have these written down so I can try to keep track. Anyways, series. So I wanted to talk about sort of series that are incoming and sort of the ones that aren't, and I want to get you guys' opinion on the ones that we have. So I introduced alright, so you guys know I introduced Remnant from the Ashes. That was a different type of game. It received well, surprisingly, and it's sort of crazy to me. I need to do more of that game, and I don't know how far or how long that game is. So I'm gonna try to do it, like keep it going, obviously, for the long run. At any point, if you guys do want me to swap over to another harder game, tell me. The only one that really comes to mind is Dark Souls, but I feel like I have to sort of mention it because it's like a good idea to keep up with, you know, the games like that. It's that game, Dark Souls, Revenant. I keep wanting to say Revenant because I've been playing Apex. Remnant, Sekiro, and I want to play the Jedi Fallen Order. I mentioned this, I think, last update like video or the one before, but I just want to keep you guys sort of posted on what's going on there. Live stream. So I'm working on making sure I'm consistent with uploads this time around. So like every Wednesday I'm making sure I drop 2 videos. Every Saturday I'm uploading 2 videos, and I want to try to do that for about 3 to 4 weeks, and after that time then I want to try to do my first live stream, and I don't exactly know which day I want to make it. So the decision here is in between us, really, and when we do the live stream. So originally, I think I said this when I tried to make the upload change, was we could make it in the middle of the week because of the, you know, it just sort of fits with everybody's schedule in my friend group. Like I know one of my friends doesn't have work on Tuesday and Wednesday. So it's like, okay, I can just perfectly throw that in there. And, you know, we would live stream Tuesday and Wednesday, though Wednesday I upload, so I probably wouldn't do Wednesday. It'd probably be Tuesday and Thursday would probably be either just solo or I'm with my friend still, but he's at work, you know what I mean? So
care package coming in.
Either that or I do one even earlier in the week because of the fact that Sunday I take off. I don't mind streaming Sunday if I'm just playing like a chill game or something, like relaxing with friends, versus me doing like a video, because there's a lot of differences in between the two. But like I said, we're gonna be doing that after I do at least 3 to 4 weeks of consistent uploads. This is right now, I believe, is the 2nd. So next week, if I nail it perfectly, it'll be the 3rd, and then after that I'll be really considering hopping into live streaming. And the games I live stream will probably be some multiplayer stuff, so like Siege, Apex. Those are the only 2 I can really think of off the top of my head. After that, we'll have some of our solo stuff that I'll probably end up playing, either to finish a series that we've already started or to start a new one. Prime example is, let's say you guys wanted me to do Skyrim, which I already sort of am doing on the channel, but I mean in the sense of live streaming it instead of doing videos on it. I wouldn't mind doing it. And that would be one of the solo games that we easily could do. I could finish Rage 2, which I haven't finished yet. Outer Worlds is another game I hopped into. I didn't do a video on it. I just ended up playing it solo, really loved it. And I wouldn't mind hopping back into it live stream. I don't know if I would start over. You know, it's one of those. But in general, I just want to sort of experiment and see what you guys like, you know? And the live streams, like I said, I'm really excited for that. I'm sort of nervous because I've never live streamed anything before. I've been in some live streams before in chat and whatnot, and I've talked to some people while they're live streaming, but that's about it. So it'll be interesting, entirely different experience, and I can't wait. Oh, my birthday. Let me go ahead and say that, and then we'll move on to the last topic, and then we're done for today. Alright, so my birthday is March 28th, and I don't think we have a video that drops on the 28th. I'll have to look at the calendar. I don't think we do. So I probably won't do a crazy video or anything for it. I might. It'll be off schedule, though. So that's just something for you to know. On that day, I'll probably just be relaxing and stuff. If I do upload a video, if it is on an upload day, I might have a recap where I go over sort of YouTube again, which I'll do again in like July, I think. Not July. Is it July, June? Somewhere in that area, because it'll be like the 3rd or 4th year for the channel on YouTube, which is still crazy to me. Something like that. So don't worry too much about it. I'll try to explain the closer we get to it. For the most part, if it doesn't land on a day, I'll just be relaxing and stuff. If you wish to say happy birthday, you can say it in the comments. You can say it on me on Twitter or anything like that. Anyways, the last topic, which is gonna sound extremely crazy, though it isn't extremely crazy. Let me go ahead and say that. It's changing my channel name. Now, when I say that, the possibilities are limitless, and when I say it, a lot of people are like, oh, what are you gonna do? No, so it's not. I'm not changing it significantly. I'm changing it from LowTide to LowTide Gaming, probably sometime soon. Real crazy change, right? Ooh. Main reason for this is obvious, sort of, is if somebody's searching LowTide, it's harder to find the channel. And this goes even for like me sometimes. If I'm trying to find one of my own videos to sort of like either share or something like this, and I don't feel like logging into my account, it's harder because LowTide is obviously, if you search that, you're gonna find things about the tide. So yeah, I easily could probably keep the name and eventually get it to work. Though LowTide Gaming is a tag that I've already sort of used before, and I've been using it because that's literally what we do. We game. So I mean, it might as well. It's not a significant change. It'll just help with when it comes down to like finding the channel again. And overall, I think it's gonna work better as branding in some ways. I won't probably change the banners or anything like that, so it won't seem like a significant change other than just the name change. Everything else will just probably remain the same. My Twitter will still be LowTide. Everything will still be LowTide. So, nothing really big there. Just felt like that had to be done. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick video. If you guys have anything you want to touch on in here, like I said in the description, like what games you guys want me to live stream, games that I should bring into the channel, series that you either dislike or like on the channel that you wish for me to bring back or drop, just bring it up in the comments and I will try to talk to you guys about it, and we'll see where we can go from there. If you guys enjoyed, click that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, click that subscribe button and meet in another one of my videos. If you guys wish to be notified when I upload, click that notification bell so you guys will be notified in your email and on YouTube when I upload. Other than that, hopefully you have a great day, and I will catch you homies next LowTide.
Throwing thermite grenade. It's not safe here. You're in view of the enemy. I have a enemy down. Reloading. 10 seconds. The ring's close.
Took out an enemy.
Warning. Rings coming up.
Been down.
Reloading. You are the Apex champions.
When you see me, can you tell? Do you see heaven or just hell? I can't